pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang Itulay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang Itulay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating Itulay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng Itulay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9 ng umaga hanggang 7 ng gabi ang ating Itulay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to Itulay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the Itulay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the Itulay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Yan. Good morning. Good morning, Tutor May. Hello po. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Hello, Tutor May.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning sa ating lahat. Good morning to Joe, Art, Dones, to Jessica Mendoza, to Rhea Morados who are joining us today. Good morning, Tutor Liza. Kamusta
Good
po?
morning po. Okay na okay. Alive na alive tayo ngayong umaga. Ayan, ang dami na naman nating mga viewers, no? Hello, hello po sa inyong lahat. Ayan. Ayan, Tutor May.
Isang blessed Friday morning po sa ating lahat. Gusto ko sanang malaman kung saang mga division galing itong at ang mga nag-join sa atin. Alright. So meron tayo dito na from Dimantina National High School. Hello sa iyo, Princess. To Juanito Pelareja, to Edzelyn Acosta, good morning sa inyong lahat. Verico Joy, good morning sa inyo. So today, isa na namang makabuluhan at isa na namang very exciting week para sa atin. It is a Friday which is going to be a TLE day. So
Yes.
just like, yes, Tutor Liza?
Opo, talagang another exciting morning na naman po dito para sa ating lahat, Tutor May.
Yes. So, eto pa rin tayo with our TLE 9 para sa ating mga learners. And today we are going to continue with the presentation of a range of appetizers, actually just a part of the topic, and then storage of appetizers na. And I hope that you'll always join us during Fridays from 10 a.m. up until 10:30. So today, our topic for week 7 is the sanitary practices and storage and evaluation of appetizers. Diba, Tutor
Mhm.
Liza?
Opo, at ito na naman po, we're celebrating po the Global Media and Information Literacy Week. Ayan po, para po to sa ating lahat on awareness no on how to mga media content po natin dapat nasasalang po ng maigi. Tama po ba, Tutor May?
Yes, correct. So, with UNESCO's Global Media and Information Literacy Week, we here at DepEd at Itulay is in one with them in celebrating and siguro awareness with our learners na rin, with our teachers, and with everyone that are watching us today. Kasi
Opo.
with all the things na pinopost natin, sinishare natin sa social media, sana ay ano natin, nasasala natin, for instance, yung mga few years back nung meron pa tayong face-to-face, di ba? Minsan, nagkakaproblema tayo with the fake news na sasabihin walang pasok today. Di po ba naging issue po yan dati sa atin? So, sana
Opo.
ngayon, since tayo ay global netizens, let us be more responsible and take accountability with anything that we share on social media. Make sure that it is verified, it is factual, and talagang nagkaroon ng process dito such as research. Kasi alam mo naman, minsan yung mga bata natin, di ba? If they're looking for information, if they want to get information, ang una-una nilang titingnan minsan is yung mga walls ng mga pinagkakatiwalaan nila. At one of them is of course yung mga teacher nila. So kung ano yung sinishare natin, they take that as something na factual talaga. So kailangan maging very responsible tayo dito. And of course, we always have to protect them with deepfakes and misinformation. As well as yung mga biases natin. Minsan kasi, Tutor Liza, aminin natin ito sa ating mga sarili. Kapag nasistress, kapag medyo may mga bagay tayong iniisip at hindi agad ma-process, di ba? Nagrarant tayo sa social media. And
Yes.
we have views of our own na nung binalikan natin, ay parang dapat pala hindi ko siya shinare or hindi ko dapat pala ito sinabi. Because somebody might be taking this as something na very normal, which is dapat hindi. Another thing is, siguro ako lagi kong sinasabi, yung lagi natin i-celebrate yung diversity. Kasi iba-iba tayo, di ba? So, iba-iba yung pagkakakilala natin sa isa't isa, iba't iba yung way natin of interacting. And at the same time, dahil iba-iba yun, nagkakaroon ng clash. Pero dapat nagkakaroon tayo ng tolerance. We must develop tolerance and foster yung pagiging likas nating Pilipino na pagiging jolly, hindi natin tinitake yung lahat na sobrang seryoso at binibigyan natin ng benefit of the doubt lagi ang mga bagay-bagay. Di po ba, Tutor Lisa?
Tama po yan. Very well said po talaga, Tutor May. Parang nasabi po na po talaga lahat. Kaya talaga tayo din as teachers talaga, we have to be aware po ano yung mga pinopost natin because we are influencers po sa ating mga bata. No, kung ano sinabi natin, syempre, totoo yan para sa kanila. And then, yun nga po yung sinabi niyo kanina, yung minsan na emotional ka tapos magpo-post sa social media, yun nga sinasabi natin, think before you click. Di ba nga po? Kasi hindi natin alam bugso ng damdamin, ipopost natin yun pala, pagsisisihan din natin in the future. Yun po. Yung iba po nasabi mo na Tutor May, okay na yun.
Alright. So, if I may add lang din po, sana lang din, ini-enhance natin yung the way we communicate with each other. Alam ko yung mga bata natin minsan, mga learners, mga anak, please listen to this. Alam ko minsan biro-biro sa inyo yon yung magko-comment kayo, magbibigay kayo ng komento about something na pinost ng inyong mga kaklase. Mga anak, sabi nga ni Tutor Lisa, and as cliche as it might sound, di ba? Think before you click. be very responsible and empathize with the person. Always put yourself in other people's shoe, mga anak, ha?
Yes.
Huwag yung basta na lang kayo nag-comment doon, tapos yung pala, yung classmate nyo talagang nahihirapan sa math. Tapos makikita nila, ano ba yan? Basic na basic, hindi makaya. Huwag naman ganun, mga anak. Kapag para sa inyo ay basic na basic, anak, what you can do is, you can always try to extend help to your classmate. At talagang ma-appreciate nila yan in the long run. Masasabi nila, somebody is willing to help. Somebody is
Yes.
there for me. Na yun naman talaga yung kailangang ma-feel ng bawat isa sa atin. Dahil nga, ang layo natin sa isa't isa, and only the internet or yung mga platforms lang yun, kaya nating makipag-communicate. So why not be a blessing to your classmate, to that person who needs help? Di po ba, mga anak? Para may plus points tayo lagi sa langit.
At saka, Tutor May, if I may add din po, no, ang ginagawa ko rin sa mga bata, kasi iba friends ko po doon sa social media, ganyan po. Ang ginagawa ko, tinitingnan ko yung mga pinopost nila, tapos pag hindi naman kaaya-aya, pini-PM ko sila, pinapaalhanan ko lang po sila kung ano yung dapat nilang, as students po. No, yun po yun, Tutor May. Nakaalalay din po ako sa kanila.
Yeah.
Ayan, so yun po yun.
Yes, so heads up natin yung ating mga anak with regards to that.
Yes.
So as we continue, let's just have a quick recall of the lessons that we had. So last time, 'di ba, na tayo, week 7 na tayo, tutor.
Week 7 na.
Bilis,
matatapos yung quarter 1.
Panahon natin. Yes,
tama po.
Matatapos na natin siya, and
ayan po. Sige, yung mga safety tips natin at the workplace, ito po yung yes po, Tutor May. Ayan po.
We are going to talk about the safety tips dun sa workplace natin. So ano nga safety tips natin at the workplace?
Okay, first is ito yung keep on lookout for, ayan. Teka, may tayo. Wait lang, ha. Ayan po, yung mga safety tips natin at the workplace. Ito, wait lang po, mga duties natin, ha. Ayan, hintay lang po tayo. Okay, I will just share my screen. Hintayin po natin si Tutor May, parang nagka-technical problem lang po. Ayan. Yung last week po kasi yun po yung safety tips at the workplace. Yan. First is yung wear your clean working clothes or yung PPE na tinatawag natin. Okay? Yung protective or yung personal protective equipment. Yun na po yung ating apron, hairnet. Ayan po. And also wear mask when we are preparing food. And yung hand gloves natin, make sure na ito yung food grade na hand gloves. Ito usually yung plastic made. And then keep the working area clean. Ito po yung table natin, kailangan po malinis, pinunasan po natin bago po tayo mag-prepare ng mga pagkain. And ito po yung keep all the tools and utensils and equipment clean before and after po natin gamitin ng mga utensils, yung mga tools natin and equipment, kailangan po parating malinis para to avoid po yung mga bacteria. Ayan, yung kanina po nasabi ko, keep on look out for possible hazards and dangers. Ayan po, like yung mga knives po natin, make sure po na ito po ay hindi po yung nasa dulo ng ating mga tables when we are preparing. Okay? And then use appropriate tools and equipment properly. kung kailangan po natin gamitin ng knife po ang gagamitin natin. When we are going to open po yung mga can, mga ganyan po, we are going to use yung can opener, hindi po kutsilyo para makaiwas po tayo sa aksidente. And then always be alert in doing tasks. Sabi po ni Ma'am May last week, yung nag-a-assign po ng mga tasks, sino po yung magpe-prepare ng food, sino po yung magluluto. Ayan. Okay, pasensya na po yung slide, hindi pa po makita, no? Meron lang pong problema. Kaya lisa na lang po tayo. Alam ko marami sa inyo magaling sa pakikinig. At ito naman po lagi nating ginagawa. Okay, and then dispose your garbage properly. After everything po, yung mga basura natin, we should dispose them. Okay, so kailangan din natin i-segregate yung mga basura natin sa mga yung nalalata, or mga biodegradable sa mga non-biodegradable. And always observe, CLIGO. Okay, clean as you go po. Ayan. Yan, wala pa po si Tutor May po. Ayan, sandali lang po. Yan, hello muna tayo sa ating mga viewers po ngayon from Centro de Naik National High School. Hello po, Claire Ann. Ayan, sino pa po? Watching from Bitabian National High School. Hello po, Jasmine. Ayan, marami tayong taga Centro de Naik. Ayan, at saka taga Bitabian National High School. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Yan, ang dami-dami ninyo. Maraming salamat po for watching us, no? I will try to share my screen. Sana okay po. Wait lang po. Sandali lang po, ha? Ayan. Nako. Asan kaya si partner? Na busy po yata. Anyway, ayan po. Let me try po. Yan. Wait lang po. Ito na po. Yan. I hope you can see my screen. Hindi pa po. Okay. So, after the safety tips at the workplace, ito naman po, yung sanitary practices when storing appetizers. Of course, after we prepare, meron po yung mga leftovers, no, do sa mga ingredients natin. And of course, yung mga leftovers din ng mga appetizers. So, ano yung mga dapat nating tandaan? Okay, first is handle the food properly to prevent spoilage and contamination. One important thing to do is to refrigerate our appetizers, lalo na po yung mga leftovers, yung mga gulay po na sobra or yung mga meat, syempre dapat i-refrigerate natin yan. Okay, wash utensils and equipment thoroughly. Yan po. Syempre, yung po sinabi ko kanina, before and after po na ginamit natin, dapat po nating linisan ng maigi. Yan, keep off-hand to a minimum contact to ingredients and food. Ito naman po, yung na-mention ko rin po kanina, yung kung as much as possible po, gumamit po tayo ng yung food grade hand gloves. Okay, lalo na po when we are handling mga meat kasi these are vulnerable to bacteria. So, as much as possible, we are going to use yung pang hand gloves or pwede po tayong gumamit ng mga kitchen tongs. Yan. Yan, sanitary practices also includes keeping away from food when you are ill. May dalawang reasons po to para sa akin. Pag may ubot sipon ka or masama pakiramdam mo, tawag nito, huwag po kayo mag-prepare ng food kasi isa po is baka po mahawahan natin yung or mapunta po yung virus dun po sa food. Another thing is that ako po pag masama pakiramdam ko, parang hindi po masarap yung pagkain pag hindi ako or if I'm not feeling well. Okay? And then store food and ingredients properly. Ito na po yung paggamit natin ng chilling and refrigeration just to slow down the growth of the bacteria. And then of course, hindi lang po sa refrigerator, yung kasing ibang mga ingredients natin, pwedeng hindi po i-refrigerate. So basta lagay lang po natin sila sa kanilang mga lalagyan or yung mga plastic containers po natin. Alam ko marami po kayo sa bahay. So gamitin po natin yan, mag-recycle din tayo and make sure when before you reuse it, you must wash it properly and as much as possible, i-sanitize talaga natin and sterilize. And then safeguard the food during distribution and serving. So, pag magsaserve po tayo, syempre naka-open po yan, no? Lalo pag hawak-hawak po yung mga waiters natin, ganyan. So, siguraduhin po natin meron siyang tabon para naman hindi siya magabukan or hindi po siya malagyan ng mga or maliparan ng mga insekto. Okay, so those are our sanitary practices when storing appetizers. So what are the fundamentals of plating? Ito po yung tatlo. We have balance, portion size, and arrangement on the plate. So kitang-kita nyo po dito. Ito po yung pinrepare po ni Ma'am Ninya the other week pa po, no? So ito po yung kanyang presentation. So balance. Pag sinabi natin balance, ito dapat yung we consider the colors, the shapes, the texture, no, of our food. So kailangan yung color as much as possible. Wag naman yung monochromatic or yung isa lang yung color. Kumbaga puti-puti lahat yung nasa plate. Hindi po. Lalagyan po natin sila ng complementary colors like yung red and green. Yan po talaga yung pinaka-popular po when we are preparing food. Okay? So yung colors, yung shapes naman po, of course. Ayan.
Hi. Hi, sorry. Yeah. Hello,
Hi,
Tutor
Tutor
Lisa.
Hi, Tutor
Hi.
Mike.
Magandang umaga. Hi. Hello po. And magandang
Welcome
umaga sa lahat ng
po.
manonood sa atin ngayon. Yes. Sige, continue lang. Continue lang,
Ayan
Tutor
po.
Lisa.
I'm talking about po yung balance. So, tapos po yung about the colors, the balance of the colors. Ngayon naman po yung mga shapes naman po. Baka meron po kayong masabi, Tutor Mike. Yung balance po of the shapes sa ating food. Opo.
Yeah. I mean, para sa akin talaga napaka-importante ng balance kasi you don't want yung parang ayaw mo nag-overpower yung isang food to the unless yun talaga yung pinaka-highlight or pinaka-main focal point ng ating dish, di ba? Pero pag hindi naman, I mean, tama lang yung medyo konting balance naman. Yung parang they look harmonious. Parang they all look parang, as a whole, di ba?
Yes po.
Ayan.
The totality of the plate. Ayan. Next po yung portion size. Of course, ikakasya po natin yung ating appetizers po on the plate or platter that we are going to use. Tama po ba, Tutor Mike? Kung malaki naman po masyado yung plato at napakaliit ng ating appetizer na ilalagay, hindi naman po siya proportion, ano? So dapat titingnan po natin mabuti kung balance ba talaga siya. So balancing pa rin po dito sa portion size natin. Tama po ba, Tutor Mike?
Yes, I mean, 'di ba, if we are going to serve a canapé, parang ito lang ganitong kaliit lang yung bread natin and then all of a sudden napakadami nating toppings. Napakadami ng spread, napakadami ng garnish, and it somehow parang it doesn't look proportion, it doesn't look balanced na rin kasi parang you wanted something to be just right, the right portion for that amount that you have, 'di ba?
Yes po.
Sabi
Opo.
ganun. Let's say sa plate, 'di ba? You don't want it to go over the ring ng ating
Yes
plate
po.
kasi it's not good anymore. Pero with the
Opo.
portion size, make sure it's just like 1 spoon lang of each per biscuit, parang ganun lang.
Opo. Thank you po. And then,
Wag
then
naman
the
yung wag
last
naman
one
yung
is
sobrang dami, wag din naman yung sobrang
portion.
sobrang konti, 'di ba?
Punti. Oo. Hindi maganda tingnan kung sa presentation natin babasihan. Okay, sunod naman po itong arrangement on the plate.
Ayan.
Sabi nga nila, yung parang painter ka at saka you look at your plate as a canvas. So ikaw yung painter, no? Dito lalabas yung
Tama.
creativity natin, Sir Mike. Tama ba? Yung pati naman, lalo na yung mga students natin, mga learners, nako, very creative sila. Mas creative pa sila actually po kaysa sa akin. Ang dami nilang mga ideas. Yun. Kaya they have to look at the plate as their canvas. Ayan po. Sige. Next one po, ito na po yung basic principles of platter presentation. Okay? So first one po is the 3 elements of buffet platter. So we have po here, Sir Mike. Okay, we have centerpiece. Okay. Yung centerpiece po, ito po yung, kumbaga,
Yes, the
tinatawag.
3 elements of buffet platter. So pag sinabi natin platter, normally it's not just really on a plate, pero parang nasa ano siya, nasa wooden board. So there are different types of food, different types of a variety of food you see on one serving. So syempre the 3 elements there as a centerpiece. Kasi syempre alam naman natin when we talk about the centerpiece, we are referring to ano yung when you look at the dish, when you look at the platter, parang it draws your attention to that item. 'Di ba? It could be the dip, it could be it could be the dip that you put in the center, 'di ba? Yung ganyan.
Opo.
And of course, the slices or serving pieces should be arranged artistically. Hindi natin siya ilalagay, parang ihalo natin siya and then ilalagay natin siya as one. Parang it doesn't look nice naman. So, I mean, remember, when we look at the food, we first look at how creative the food is, 'di ba? Serving is very important. Kasi syempre we eat with our eyes first, 'di ba? If we find it parang attractive, most likely we are gonna eat it, 'di ba? And lastly, the garnish should be artistically done. You don't just put the garnish. Later on, we will discuss more about the garnish, no? But we just don't put the garnish just for it to be there. We want to put the garnish because it wants to enhance the dish. Ayan. Ano naman ang number 2 natin?
Okay, number 2 po natin, the food should be easy to handle and serve. So make sure po na when the guest picks the appetizer po, hindi po niya move yung or will not ruin the whole presentation of the appetizer. So make sure po pag na pinlace po natin siya sa platter natin or sa plate po natin, make sure na hindi po niya magagalaw yung iba pong mga items po on the platter or on the plate para hindi po masira yung presentation. Tama po ba? Okay. So next po is a simple
Ayan.
design. Yan po. Sir Mike?
Po natin.
Oo. Yan po, Sir Mike.
Yeah, a simple design. Sige, let me explain the 3 and 4. Yeah, a simple design is best. You don't want to go over the top if you are not sure what you are doing. Kaya it's very important that you plan ahead of time. You somehow visualize what you want your appetizer to look. No, you don't want, I mean, just go simple, 'di ba? I mean, all the ingredients are there. Pero syempre, aside from being simple is best, syempre make sure the flavors are also there. Flavorful siya and delicious din siya. Number 4, attractive platter presentation may be made on wood or other wares provided that they are presented and suitable for food. So syempre, ayan, nakikita natin sa picture na is a big plate. It's a big plate and there is actually different types of food or appetizers in there. Let me show you quickly. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo when you explain the next one kung ano ba itsura ng mga wooden wares or other wares na pwede natin gamitin for the platter. Okay? Sige, Tutor Lisa, can we move on to the next one?
Okay, 5 is, once a piece of food has touched the tray, do
Number
not
5 and
remove it. Opo. Okay, number 5 and 6 po. Number 5 po means that pag nandun na po sa platter yung ating appetizer, hindi dapat sigurado po tayo kung yung nung placing niya kasi pa once na move na po natin siya magkakaroon ng smudges. So magiging pangit po yung itsura lalo na if you're going to place it on a mirror ba na platter or yung silverware po. So magkakaroon siya ng smudges, hindi na po magiging maganda. So make sure when you place those appetizers, when you plate something, yung sigurado na po kayo or kung hindi naman tayo perfect, hugasan ulit, punasan bago ulit gamitin. And then number 6 po, think of the platter as part of the whole. So, yung pong platter natin, kasi hindi lang po siya yung, we were going to, if you're going to present it, titingnan din natin if it is compatible also with the presentations on the table. So, dapat hindi siya off doon. Dapat inain yung ating presentation dun sa table na, yung mga presentations ng mga foods dun po sa table. Ayan. Okay, Tutor Mike, ito po yung sinasabi na po ninyo yata.
Totoo yan, no, Tutor Lisa, totoo yan kasi parang yes, totoo
Yes
yan
po.
kasi parang you want, syempre, appetizer is still main part of the meal. So you want your appetizer to be somehow connected with the whole meal. So balikan lang natin kanina, no? So kanina parang we talk about the wooden wares, the china wares, the different place where you can actually serve your appetizers. This is what I have. Ayan. It's actually a
Sige nga.
chopping board na medyo varnish siya. But then again, what I like about this is that aside from, I don't use it as a chopping board anymore, pero this is where we serve our appetizer. So we put our chips here, we put like cheeses, we put like parang biscuits around. I mean, this is a nice canvas. This is a nice canvas where you can actually be creative with your appetizer, no? And then makakabili ka na napakadaming ganito. It could be a big plate. I lost our big plate eh. Pero yeah, we have two plates, or we do have two wares where we actually serve our appetizer. So one of them is this. All right? So ayan.
Wow!
Let's move on
Nice.
naman sa appetizer, accompaniment and garnish. Ayan.
Ayan.
All right. So ano nga ba ang
Tutor May.
accompaniment at ano nga ba ang garnish no kasama to sa appetizer natin? 'Di ba?
Opo.
Yes.
Yan,
Hi,
kasama
Tutor
natin.
May, you're
Si Tutor
back.
May na po.
Yes, I'm sorry.
All
May
right.
maintenance pala ngayon ng
So,
line namin. So, for accompaniments
all
and
right. So, pag
garnishes,
sinabi nating accompaniments, these are addition food items that are served with the main dish. It enhances the flavor of the dish, providing balance and contrast to taste. Pag sinabi nating contrast, ito yung parang salt and sweet. 'Di ba? So ayan, and generally flavored food and sauces. Accompaniment, these are like, these are the things that we actually is or preferable sa ating mga appetizers. So ayan. So ano nga ba yung normally siya ay mga sauces. So as you can see on the photo, meron tayong parang siguro mayo garlic dip as accompaniment, 'di ba? Parang ganyan. Or parang if we have a burger or we have a sandwich, one accompaniment of this is like a ketchup or a tomato sauce. So parang
Mhm.
ganon. But
Okay.
then again, let's say with the fried chicken, you have the gravy. That's actually an example of accompaniment. Ayan. Ano
Yan
naman ang
yung ano rin po.
garnish?
Yan, garnish naman po.
Sige, Tutor
Ma'am,
Lisa, can you read the garnish?
ayan po. Garnish is a small bit of food stuff used as a decoration on top to enhance the presentation of the main dish. So usually po, Tutor Mark, yung pinakasikat po talaga na ginagamit nating garnish, ito pong tinatawag nating parsley. Tama po ba, Tutor May?
yes, yung mga herbs natin, 'di ba? Yung mga herbs natin and some of the spices such as the
Yes, totoo
paprika, 'di ba? Yung
yan.
ginagamit natin diyan for the garnishing. Or kung ano man yung available. Kung may leeks, pwede din naman. Or kapag ka merong the onion springs, di po ba yan yung mga famous or favorite nating yung sabi nga ng isang chef, di ba, pang ping-ping-ping niya. Diba? Yun yung mga nilalagay natin usually as garnishes. Anything that would enhance the look of the food item. Pero
Oo.
isipin din natin na dapat edible siya. So, kailangan ay lahat ng nakikita nating garnishes doon is consumable or kinakain, nakakain. Yun po.
Tama po. Yan.
Oo. And my case, I remember nung gumawa ako ng deviled eggs, I used paprika as the garnish, no? And also, let's say if you are gonna serve a pasta, not appetizer related, kasi ang accompaniment and garnishes, they're all in every meal, di ba? Kasama naman natin siya not just in appetizers, but also in salad, desserts, main courses. Sometimes, I like the pesto, basil pesto pasta. And then what if
Sarap
you
yan.
add like a real basil leaf on top of the pasta
Mm-mm.
as part of the garnish, di ba? And sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese. Napakasarap. And, garnish aside from enhancing the flavor somehow, pero I'm sure it more enhances the presentation of your main dish. Napakaganda, ang sarap tingnan. Alright? Pero
Tama po.
syempre, paalala lang, don't overdo it, okay? Don't, yeah, just keep it simple. You don't need to put so many garnish na para natatakpan na talaga yung ating main meal. So you just have to be really careful with that. Okay? As sabi nga kanina, simple is best.
Yes po.
Yes, exactly po.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ayan.
So,
Alright.
next week po,
Anong next
in
natin? Ayan,
yes,
anong mangyayari, Tutor May, Tutor Lisa, next week?
yes.
Next.
For next week, we would like to invite you and we will be very glad kapag nag-join kayo class dito or our learners or to the teachers na nanonood sa atin. So we are inviting you to join us on the 12th of November and let us showcase your expertise in preparing our appetizers. So kami po ay nag-i-invite sa inyo to join us on our live tutorial sa November 12. Just send us a message po para ma-set up natin kung paano natin siya gagawin.
Nako, very exciting. So pwede teachers and students po ang ating
Yes.
ma-invite nito. Opo.
Oo nga eh.
Mm-mm.
Yes po.
Oo naman.
And-
Ay, oo nga pala, wala tayo pala. We are on a 1-week break next week, no? So magre-resume tayo sa November 8. At syempre, makikita-kita tayo on the 12th of November. Ito po yung parang wrap-up ng first quarter. Napakabilis ng panahon dahil magsa-second quarter na. Now, may tanong ako pala kasi may isa akong estudyante before, pwede ba nilang gawing ibang appetizer na wala yung sa module nila or wala yung sa LAS nila? Pwede ba silang magpakita ng ibang klaseng appetizer na alam nila? Tutor Lisa, Tutor May?
Yes, Sir Mike. Yes po, pwedeng-pwede po. At ini-encourage po natin yung iba pa na merong mga ibang ideas kasi alam naman natin, Sir Mike, na yung iba sa ating mga learners talaga ay may mga parents na chef or cook na mas marami talaga silang experiences in preparing different food items, di po ba? So kami ay ni-encourage namin po kayo if you have any other food presentation for the appetizers po. Sige po, i-share po natin. Yan po ay magiging blessing sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin and they're going to learn something new and they're going to thank you for it. So, wag pong mahiya kung yan po ay inyong gustong i-share sa amin. We will be very grateful and glad po. And
Opo. And
please,
sige po.
yes po.
Sige. Sorry po, Mami. I am encouraging din po all our learners and teachers po to use po yung local ingredients. Kung pwede nga from garden to table. No, mas mabuti po yun kasi marami na ngayon yung nagtatanim sa kanilang mga bakuran. Baka pwede po nilang
Yes,
masali po sa
yes.
kanilang pag-prepare ng appetizer. Yun po.
Yes po. And don't forget po sa mga estudyante natin na
And
continuously...
syempre, huling paalala for mga
Yes. Yes po, continuously share po yung ating mga outputs and
yes.
performance tasks.
Paalala ko lang, Tutor Lisa, Tutor May, sorry.
And our Facebook page at DepEd Itulay. So,
Sorry.
gamitin lang po ang
Yes,
hashtag Itulay ang saya, hashtag Itulay level up, hashtag TLE Cookery 9. Lalong-lalo na po sa mga batang Centronians kasi po ay chinecheck po ni Ma'am Viado ang ating mga uploads po.
Yan. Tutor Mike?
And yes, paalala nga pala, Tutor Lisa, Tutor May, sa lahat ng mga students na nanonood sa atin ngayon, kapag po tayo ay magvi-video ng ating appetizer, make sure lang po na hindi po tayo naka-portrait, okay? Kailangan po naka-landscape tayo at maganda ang lighting. Kasi syempre, we want to also have quality in our videos. So kailangan tahimik ang lugar, kailangan po maliwanag din siya, at kailangan naka-landscape po before you submit it for us. And if you want your videos to be highlighted sa ating Itulay session or episode, please let us know. Gamitin lang po itong mga hashtags na ito. Okay? So, ayan.
Ayan po.
Alright, so thank you so much po. Siguro it's time for us to wrap up. So,
Alright.
lagi po tayong magkikita at 10 to 10:30 a.m. Next week po, wala po muna tayo in commemoration with those, our loved ones that had departed. And my prayers is with everybody for all those for all those departed souls na mahal natin, don't forget to pray for them and light a candle of hope. Sir Mike,
Yes.
Tutor Lisa?
Yes po, makikita po ulit tayo
Tutor
sa November
Lisa?
12. Apo, sa November 12 po,
Tutor
we will
Lisa
be
mo.
waiting for your videos to be uploaded. And we are going to share it, no? Kayo po ang bida sa November 12. Tutor Mike?
Yes
And
po.
yes po, Tutor May, Tutor Lisa, maraming salamat sa umagang ito at sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Thank you very much. At syempre, huwag kalimutan, i-share at i-like ang DepEd Itulay. And of course, ako nga po pala si Michael Angelo from Schools Division of Imus City. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Happy Friday and God bless you all po.
God
Thank you po.
bless.
And bye, Tutor Lisa,
Bye po.
Tutor May. Maraming
Bye,
salamat.
Tutor. Bye,
Thank
Tutor
you
Mike.
po.
Bye, Tutor May.
Ayan.
Bye po.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na Itulay Tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ItulayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa Itulay!